Number 10. Anyone there? This is the terrifying moment ghosts caught on camera, watching urban explorers at abandoned care home, where a ghostly figure stood at the top of the stairs, looking at them. The creepy footage was recorded inside a home shut down in 2015. After it emerged, unchecked criminals were employed there, and residents weren't paid for a month. We see a pair of investigators climbing the stairs of the abandoned building, before suddenly spotting an eerie figure looking down on them. The figure then quickly moves away, by the time they both dash upstairs to find it has completely vanished. The building itself, called Mossley Manor, has 43 bedrooms and was built in 1850, but the facility, however, was reportedly shut down following a damning report of neglect and malpractice towards the residents. Could that ghostly apparition be a past resident still inhabiting the grounds?
Like good quality wallpaper, I will say. Yeah. But yeah, you can see it goes up again. Hey, wait up. Hello? Hello? Oh, it might have been. I've gone cold because I saw somebody stood there. I saw a leg. Hello? You just... Oh. But they went that way, and there's no way you can go.
Number 9. Ghost Ship. Recently, yet another mind-bending photo shows a ship floating in the sky, causing many to believe it has to be something supernatural. The latest image to be added to the list of ghost ships sailing the oceans shows a massive cruise liner hovering in mid-air in Lime Bay in the United Kingdom. A local man identified as Dave Medlock said he spotted the ship as he was walking his dog during the weekend. He said, "It looks like something from Back to the Future, but I know it's a special type of mirage." Despite looking like it was floating, the boat was actually in the water. It appeared to be suspended due to a phenomenon known as a superior mirage. This causes an image to appear above where it really is, making the cruise ship look like it's flying, or at least hovering in the air. It happens when the weather condition known as a temperature inversion, where cold air lies too close to the sea, with warmer air above it, given the effect that many see. Some believe the phenomenon may even be the source of the legend of the Flying Dutchman, the famous ghost ship from sea folklore. Number 8. Spooky Secret. The shocked owner of Erie Haunted House finds ancient vault door hidden inside wall. The spooked owner of a haunted house had the shock of his life when he discovered an eerie vault door hidden inside his walls. Rupert Ellis bought the property a couple years ago and has always suspected it had its secrets. Flickering lights, bizarre messages in the posters, and oddball happenings have left the Cornishman believing his home might just be possessed. Now the discovery of the secret steel door has left Rupert asking even more questions. He said, "It's a little bit nuts, but I do have a suspicion the house is haunted. There have been a lot of coincidences in this house, and things that have happened. I get a distinct feeling that I was chosen for this house, rather than me choosing the house." Rupert has since discovered his historic home was once the head office of a former mineral mining company, and while getting some restoration work carried out, a local builder hinted there may just be a secret vault containing maps of local mines. He finally found the vault inside a wall, which was behind a poster with a strange message written on it. Rupert stated, "I had an amazing poster framed from an event I held, and I've had it leaning up against the wall in that room. The headline on the poster says, 'Are you thinking what we're thinking?'" Number 7. Blood-sucking terror. Panic as mystery vampire beast kills 50 animals by piercing their bodies and sucking them dry in Chile. Reports say that a mysterious beast killed 50 livestock by sucking their blood dry, leaving farmers terrified. It could be the legendary Latin American mythical creature, the chupacabra. Reports say that officials in northern Chile can't explain what happened after dozens of baby llamas and alpacas were found with puncture wounds on their chests. injuries that do not match those made by usual predators such as pumas and foxes, which normally go for the neck. Farmers claim the creature only attacks at night and does not leave any footprints to help identify or track it, further adding to the local panic. A local veterinary surgeon was called in to examine the dead animals, but could not determine what killed them. She said, "They are not the marks of predators from here, such as the puma or the fox. Only 2 perforations are seen at the thorax and nothing else. Apparently, from there the animals sucked, but a more exhaustive investigation is necessary." Her report ruled out an attack by wild dogs as well, which ripped their prey apart. Same for bats, which would not leave the marks as the ones found on the bodies. She said, "From the bite, I can conclude that it is an animal with a small jaw, due to the size of its fangs, which are very advanced, unlike other predators that have them more to the sides." Some locals believe it could only be the mythical chupacabra, a creature which is said to suck the blood from goats, cows, and horses. Around 50 animal corpses have been reported since the incident began around the village, near the border with Bolivia. Number 6. Real terror. In a twist of event that might be too strange to believe, a was-spooked woman almost runs out of the haunted house naked after spotting a figure in the window. Twitter user @August_Rains shared a snap of her window which appears to show a demon nun peering back at her. Captioning the tweet, she wrote, "I almost left my whole family in this house, naked and all." The tweet since posted had gone viral, getting thousands of likes and comments from followers that were equally freaked out. What was that thing? Is it someone looking in from the outside? Or even worse, was it something inside the house with her? Like everything in life, sometimes fact is stranger than fiction, and this is the case from here. The spooky figure was, in reality, a reflection from her TV, which was displaying a preview image from the 2019 horror movie, A Nun's Curse. What she in fact saw was just a mirror effect of the image from the TV onto the window. What do you think? Did you get caught up with this one too? Or did you see it for what it was from the very start? Number 5. Haunted Doll. A woman shares terrifying video of seemingly haunted doll moving by itself, and she's vowed never to enter the house again. Holly Armstrong shared the creepy footage on her TikTok account, where it has since gone viral with over 1.3 million likes. In the clip, Holly films the inside of a wardrobe where a wooden doll can be seen sitting on the top shelf. She can be heard gasping, "Oh my god," as the doll's feet begin tapping together before it appears to lift its left leg independently. Captioning the video, she wrote, "5 seconds before I jetted out of this house and threw a match behind me." While Holly was able to refrain from setting the house alight, she admitted that she did immediately leave the building, which she was house sitting for a family. The disturbing video prompted concern from her followers, but Holly was quick to reassure them, with a follow-up video a few days later. Speaking in the clip, she said, "What happened was, I was house sitting for a family. I was there over the weekend. I felt like creepy crawlies just being upstairs by myself, and all that happened was that I left afterwards. I notified the family, and they're going to investigate it further, but I'm still kind of in shock." Number 4. Clean Ghost. Haunting image of ghosts doing dishes at window of dead grandfather's house is captured by shocked grandson. An Australian man has shared a photograph of his grandfather's empty home, showing a ghostly figure standing doing the dishes. Tyler Thornton posted 2 pictures in the Australian Paranormal Facebook group, taken by a real estate agent selling his granddad's home. Upon first glance, the picture just seems to show an ordinary brown brick property with a yellow sold sign on the front garden. But upon closer inspection, a slim ghostly figure can be seen at the open kitchen window, appearing to be washing some dishes. Thornton explained how he immediately noticed the figure in the window. He also told commenters that his grandfather had built and lived in the house for around 25 years. The pictures of the ghostly figure in the home have equally thrilled, frightened, and stumped users who commented on the post. Some branded it amazing. However, a few short-sighted cynics couldn't decipher the ghost in the images, commenting, "Can't see anything. Sorry." Users also speculated about the ghost's motives, with one saying, "Can't see half of his body in the first photo, and see him fully in the second. Maybe he doesn't want anybody in his house, and that's his way of showing it." Another added, "I think it's their pop in the window. Got a strong feeling it's him, saying his last goodbyes and saying he's watching over you." Others joke, "This really upsets me. Does this mean I'm still going to be doing dishes after I die?" Number 3. Guardian Angel. A daughter says her father's ghostly figure appeared 10 years after he passed away, while she's been taking care of her sick mother. Grieving daughter has revealed the eerie moment her dad's ghostly figure returned as her mom lay dying of lung cancer. Norma Villa had been taking care of her mother Teresa for 2 months while she struggled with terminal lung cancer. Villa found comfort in talking to her father Leandro, who died 10 years earlier. One night in November 2019, Villa got a notification on her CCTV system that there was a presence on her porch. Photos from the system revealed a ghost-like figure sitting next to a porch swing that Villa's mother would sit or lay on. The incident prompted Villa's mother to say, "They're coming for me." Villa revealed that she believes the ghost was the ghost of her father. Number 2. Grave Visit. Grieving mom believes she saw the spirit of her late daughter, 2, visiting her own grave and playing with toys left for her. A grieving mom believes the spirit of her 2-year-old daughter was captured in video footage in the graveyard where she was buried. Little Filivolia was buried at the Mosaic Cemetery in Las Churches, New Mexico, after she died in September 2018 while in the care of her mother's boyfriend. The images that appeared to show a small child walking around the graveyard at night were captured by a camera placed on the nearby headstone that was reportedly being vandalized. That family was reviewing the footage, looking for evidence that the person they believe killed their son was vandalizing his grave. When they saw images of a little girl in the cemetery at night, they were concerned and contacted the owners, thinking a child must be lost. A worker reportedly told the family, "We know that little girl," and showed them where she was buried. The little girl's mother, Sandra Gonzalez, had reportedly alerted the graveyard owners to be on the lookout before the images were captured, as she noticed toys and other items left in front of her daughter's grave had begun to go missing. A day after the family went to the cemetery owners with the images, they happened to run into Gonzalez while she was visiting her daughter's grave. They showed her what their camera had captured, and Gonzalez told why she is positive it was the spirit of her lost child. "I know that's my daughter," she said. She told us that she had something really beautiful to show us, that they had captured on their video camera, Gonzalez said. So then she pulled out her phone, and she showed it to me. And as soon as she showed it to me, the picture, I started crying. The final image captured by the family's camera appears to show the child walking away into the night with a much taller figure. Gonzalez believes the image shows her daughter leading the other family's deceased son to heaven. "I think she was there to take him to heaven," she told the station. They both have such tragic stories of things that happened to them, and both of them still haven't gotten justice. So, I think she was definitely there to comfort him and take him to heaven. Number 1. Hide and Seek. In our last story to be featured on this list, we have a man who claims he fled his home after seeing a creepy ghost face peering back at him from around the door. The story goes that the man was home alone when he heard odd noises coming from the kitchen and decided to snap a photo. When he checked over the photos, a supernatural shape stared back at him. The haunting experience has left the resident so spooked, he is now looking for a new place to live. He refuses to return to the house and is currently living with family. The encounter was shared to Reddit with the caption, After hearing taps and noises from my kitchen, I take a photo and see this. He then added, it was kind of like the sound of feet shuffling around, or clothes rubbing against each other. Commenters questioned whether it was a far-fetched prank by a roommate, but these suggestions were quickly refuted by the terrified tenant. What do you make of this incident? Does he share a dwelling with something from the other side of the natural world? Or was this all in his head? You be the judge and share your thoughts down below. I hope you enjoyed this type of video. We want to do things a little bit different and feature some lesser publicized stories that you probably wouldn't have otherwise heard about, but were strange and interesting all the same. Don't forget, if you are new here, to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to get all of our latest uploads. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.